Hey guys, what's going on? James 4-Wheel Drive here. So for today we're going to be working on this 2001 Jeep Wrangler. This is actually my Jeep. It's got 33s, a little 2.5 inch lift, but the big issue is the AC doesn't work, and it's starting to get hot. It's 95 degrees right now, so I want to take it out on some trips and maybe go exploring a little bit, but I haven't took it anywhere because the AC don't work. So we're gonna replace the AC control head, and we're gonna be replacing the blower. I just bought this thing like a year and a half ago. The person that owned it before me, the blower was pulling too many amps and it melted the harness. They did a little bit of repair work. I did a little bit of repair work. Right now the blower blows on high and only on high, but there's no AC function or anything. So we're gonna replace all that and hopefully get some AC. So let's get to it. All right, so that wasn't too bad. If you notice that the wiring was just blade connectors, like I said, the original harness is all melted and torn up. I know you can buy new pigtails for this thing, but I don't see any reason to buy it when you can just plug it in with blade connectors. So this is the old unit, and you can see the terminals are like shot. So this doesn't even work right. It gets stuck and jammed, and anyways, so let's see what it does. Is it blowing out at all? Oh yeah, it's blowing out. There's no engine vacuum because the engine isn't running, that's why. We got all our speeds back. Hey, all right. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna hook up these AC gauges. You see them right here. We're gonna hook them up. We're gonna pull a vacuum on the system, make sure it has no vacuum leaks, or no leaks in general. And then we're going to make sure that it holds some pressure, and then we're gonna charge up the air conditioning. So let's jump to it. All right, so we got our gauges hooked up, and we're gonna turn on vacuum pump. Okay, so we're done pulling a vacuum. The system has held vacuum for a while now. Remember, these are self-sealing cans, so you have to get the special self-sealing can adapter. We have that all hooked up. I know one thing I like to do is I like to bleed the air out of the line. So you just crack this until Freon comes out, which I've already done it, so. And now we got Freon coming out. So we'll start up the vehicle and we'll just put some Freon in it. One other thing, system takes 1.25 pounds, which comes out to like 570 grams. These are 340 gram cans. This one isn't completely full, and I got one that is completely full. So it should be pretty close, but we'll just keep an eye on the gauges, and that'll tell us if we need more or less or whatever. So here we go. Okay, so we got our ACs turned on and it's on level 2. And we got our can here, and let's go ahead and start putting some Freon in. See there. Freon going in the system. Compressor's kicking on and off like it's supposed to. And once I get, the way that I check these is the can is cold. If you roll it over to the side with your hand on it, let the can warm up with your hand, and when you roll it back over, you can feel the cold Freon in your hand. That's how you know there's Freon still in this can. This emptying process sometimes takes a long time. It just kind of depends. Just because you don't see Freon in the glass doesn't mean that it's not still putting Freon in the system. The can is still kind of cold. We're gonna rock it. Let the can warm up. We roll it back. And I can ever so slightly feel a little bit of coldness. So, one thing I'm already seeing though, the compressor's kicking off at 40 psi, which isn't right. We're gonna come back. Let me get all the Freon in it, and then we'll come back and I'll assess what's going on. So I got both cans put in, and our compressor keeps kicking out at 40 psi. And so I think we got a bad low pressure switch. So we're gonna go to the parts store and go get a low pressure switch, and I'll show you how to put it on, and then we'll go from there. I also wanted to show one other thing. That's our temperature. That says 70 degrees. So yeah, it's not blowing as cold as I think it should. Let's put that new pressure switch in and see what happens. Okay, so we're back from Napa. Here's the part number. Here's this pressure switch. Pull this little cap off, just like that. And you get the O-ring. Now the good thing about these pressure switches is they actually have a shredder valve. The pressure switch for mine is located right on top of the AC dryer, okay? And so you can just unscrew them and screw the new one in, and you don't have to worry about refrigerant coming out because they have a shredder valve on it. Mine comes with a new O-ring. I'm gonna put it on, and we're gonna lubricate it with a little bit of PAG oil. I have some spare PAG oil laying around, so let's put this new part on, and then we'll see what happens. There's some PAG oil. Here's our new switch. There's our old one. I'll try to thread this on here without dropping it. That is hard to get to. I just heard it click. These are made of plastic, so you don't have to tighten them very tight. So we're gonna use our little pair of pliers. We're just gonna make it snug. Just enough to where it won't come off. Okay, and then we plug in the new sensor we just installed, and we're gonna fire this thing back up. Okay, so as you can see, compressor staying kicked in no matter what. I can rev it up just a little bit. It's staying nice and cold. So the compressor is not cycling anymore. Almost at 40 degrees. That's 38 degrees. Come on. Alright guys, so that's gonna be it for this video. We got the pressure switch installed. We got the air conditioning charged up. We've got the new control head installed and the new blower. So everything seems to be working pretty good. I didn't see any leaks or anything. So if in the event that it does start leaking, I'll be sure to get out my camera and take a video of it and post it on my channel. So if you like this video and you like to see some more stuff like this, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.